guilty on all counts. We're hearing the long-awaited verdict in the case of Chad Daybell, what this means, and what's coming next. Plus, an exclusive look at the Utah County Jail and how it's now the subject of a reality TV show that's premiering tonight. And running to Paris, two friends at BYU are in tandem for their path to the Summer Olympics. Dana Green gives us an exclusive look in sports.
Live from Utah's first TV station, ABC4 News at 6 starts now.
Good evening and welcome to the news here at 6 o'clock. I'm Sarah Murphy in for Brian McElhatton. We begin with the verdict that's been years in the making. The jury finds Chad Daybell guilty of 8 felony charges, including killing his first wife, Tammy Daybell, and his current wife's 2 children. But it's not over just yet. ABC4's Cade Gardner is live in studio with the latest. Cade.
Yes, Sarah, we know now with that verdict coming down that we're in the sentencing stage. And this case, it means that the jury will decide if Chad Daybell will be put to death. Under Idaho law, the jury will decide if Chad Daybell will be sentenced to death. And under that same law, there are 11 circumstances the jury must take into account when making this decision, and they must find at least one exists beyond a reasonable doubt.
However, the law does not require you to believe all the evidence. As the sole judges of the facts, you must determine what evidence you believe and what weight you attach to it.
One of the circumstances states that the murder was especially heinous, atrocious, or cruel, manifesting exceptional depravity. Another says that by the murder, or the circumstances surrounding its commission, the defendant exhibited utter disregard for human life. The prosecution highlighting these circumstances by highlighting Chad Daybell's religious beliefs.
And we all know what Chad said. Dark people possess people. The body has to die.
You have a special bond even from the premortal world.
A recording of a patriarchal blessing Daybell gave to Lori Vallow's brother, Alex Cox, as a member of the so-called Church of the Firstborn.
Powerful goddesses were needed to be protected, and you were selected to help protect your sister.
Cox is no longer alive. He shot and killed Lori's 4th husband, Charles Vallow, and is believed to have been involved in the murder of Lori's children, possibly under Chad and Lori's direction.
And as she grew in power, you were right there beside her.
In the same prayer, Daybell pardons Cox of his sins due to his faithfulness. Daybell's attorney repeatedly telling jurors they can't use his religious beliefs against him. But as jurors head into deliberations about the death penalty, the judge's directions don't include that same rule.
There is no magical formula by which one may evaluate testimony. You bring with you to this courtroom all the experience and background of your lives. In your everyday affairs, you determine for yourselves whom you believe, what you believe, and how much weight you attach to what you are told. The same considerations that you use in your everyday dealings in making these decisions are the considerations which you should apply in your deliberations.
Okay, so court is adjourned for the day. The jury is sequestered at this time to prevent any outside sources from interfering with their decision. They'll be back in court tomorrow morning to listen to additional evidence before deliberating. Live in studio, Cade Garner. Sarah, back to you.
All right, Cade, thank you very much.